Are you telling me that you're out of juice? You were out of juice. Okay. Well, we'll just do it this way for now, and once that gets a little bit of power, actually, I'll do it this way. But let's get the chat up. Where? Yeah. There we go. Let's fix the chat. Messages. Alrighty. So, folks, we have Gary. This is Scrapper. Scrapper. So, yeah. Here's the box. Fans Toy 32A, made in China, 2024. And on the back, on the side, you got the gehry, and you also got him in all his modes as well. Same thing there. Over here, we have him in his alt mode, and that's pretty much it for the box. So I'm just going to throw that over here. And of course, we have Gehry. Gehry, where you been, Gehry? There he is. There is the Gehry. So, hello, Candy. Let's bring him in for a closer look. So there is Gehry, and he comes with the iconic horn. This stuff that we can take a look at real quickly. So again, horn. We'll take a good look at that horn. It's definitely some type of metal. I'm not too sure what it is, but very detailed. And we all know the iconic scene where they're playing the horns for Starscream's coronation. Yay! Yes, we can do tomorrow morning. I just have to be done by 2 because I have speech therapy. So he also comes with this gun. Very cool. G1E. Put that off to the side. He also comes with this extra piece here for transformation mode for his leg. It does stuff. It's got stuff. Whatever. It has moving pieces. I do not know at all what it is for quite yet. He also comes with this card. It feels like a very heavy plastic, but there you go. You can see him. And then on the back, it has all his specs plus his alt mode and all his different numbers. Pretty cool. All right, for as articulation goes, he can move his arm all the way over. He can almost do a double bend. All the fingers are, Fans Toys fingers. They all work. We love when they work. I'm just going to ball this up into a fist real quick because we're going to have to do that anyways for transformation, stuff like that. Okay, so we did the articulation for the arms. They can swing all the way back. Yada, yada, yada. Head can move up. Head can move down. Head can turn to the side and turn to the side. So there is no waist swivel or crunch, but you can swivel it just slightly. There's not too much. I don't know if it's due to the tires or not, but he just does not have that, much bend. Not much at all, as you can see, really. Okay, 4 legs. He can kick, out about that far. He can kick forward. He cannot kick backwards. He has a huge knee bend, and he does have ankle tiltage. So that's about it, guys. And you can see on the back he's got lots of kibble. We love the huge back kibble. But yeah. So stand, dude, stand. These guys are so heavy. So heavy. Alright. Hello. Pardon is my name. Hello, pardon. Well, over there is their Superion. He's pretty big. And I do have 5 of the 6 characters, so we'll be going through that. Alright, so we're going to do transformation. We have a nice little book here that we can do all the transformation with. So, well, why not, right? Why not? So we're going to get right into it here. It's saying to move this up, flip this all the way back, and just squeeze that through. Okay, we can do that. Come over here. Lift this up. And move this down. I think that's what they're saying. Let's get that out of the way real quick. Okay. So they want us to split this and split all this and move all this up. Alrighty, I'm going to come over here. This will come out a little bit. All this will all come up, down, out. We need a spudger. Spudger? Where are you, spudger? Got one. Okay, so we're going to take these pieces and flip them out. Yes, Vance Toy is big. Thank the lucky stars that it is. Tired of little Transformers. Well, except for New Age. Oh my god, I can't get this out. What am I doing here? This doesn't want to come out. I'm having the hardest time. Where is my spudger with the hook? That's so in there. That's really hard to get. There we go. No, don't you do that to me. Okay, we're getting it, we're getting it, we're getting it. Okay. Alright. So, let's see if this is charged enough. Where I can get some chat going. Okay. There we go. Let's get this into place. And that into place. Okay. And this will tab in on either side. There we go. And then we need to flip out this piece and flip in these pieces. Ooh, something's not right here. There we go. Just didn't look right. Okay. So now that we have a shovel done, let me just take a quick drink here, folks. One. All right, I got my robot back. Okay, so we're going to move this, but before we do, let me just get these hands out of the way. How does this go? Yeah, there we go. Let's just get them out of the way while we have all this to do still. Oh. But I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so put those over there, and we're going to pull out this wheel and put it over there. Pull out this wheel and put it over there. We're going to do some funky stuff with these arms. So let's get it going this way. We're going to rotate this like so. Okay. I wish they would use like words for the instructions, you know? It would be nice to have words. Words would be nice. Like, I'm at this part and I'm not understanding. Not understanding at all. There we go. What the heck? So confused. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we have to get this part off. Oh, that was hard. That was super duper hard, yo. Okay, so I don't know how this is supposed to go, but let's just do this. There we go. And then, there we go. Okay, that one was a lot easier to do. So much easier to do. Okay, boom, 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 boom. All right. Now, we gotta get these out and these out. Now we can bring this over. There's like a little tab right here. This goes in. Oh, there we go. That wasn't so bad. Just gotta turn this so it's just slightly angled, and then get it in the tab. So now you can is it like this? I think it's like this. Oh, this stupid thing's in the way. It's gotta be like this, I think. Okay, very confusing, very confusing. There we go. Oh, that was hard. Okay. go. I don't know. I think that has to stay down. But if it doesn't, we'll put it back on. Not a big deal, right? Not a big deal. Okay. Okay. So we got looking like that so far. Everything looks good so far. So far, so good, I should say. Okay, so we're gonna come over to here and take these legs, go slide them over. We're gonna come over to here, open up this panel. That will let all this come up. You can bring this out. To untab the wheel. And bring it around. And there's some tabs right there. Boom. Get this all back up and out. I'm going to flip this piece down, rotate this up, and turn it, and bring it out like so. And we can bring this piece, oh, that's a tight piece, all the way over like that. Okay. Now we need to rotate it at this hinge. Like this. And this will come back around and tap together, and don't forget this part. Gotta get that all into place. Flip up the bumper. And now we just have to do the same thing for this side. We're going to lift and twist and lock into place. We're going to pull this panel out, which will free all that up. We'll lift this up. think it goes like this. How did it go again? This has to go like that. Oh, getting all this stuff underneath here is not that easy. Oh, because I didn't do it right. There we go. Okay, never mind, never mind. My bad, my bad. Let's get this part in. Lock all that into place, and then we can squeeze. We should be able to squeeze all this together. There we go. Now this looks so weird. Do I have it wrong? No, I don't have it wrong. Okay, so this and this. This needs to hook in there, and this needs to hook back in there. This is not hooked right, and this should hook in and then tab in, hook in, and then tab in, and then these will go see the tab. There it goes. And then this one has to do the same thing. Tab. Alright. Okay. Now, so this does show that this is in here. I thought so. I must have missed a step. But yeah, that goes in there. And then this all comes up like so. And there we go. Scrapper in his robot mode, or in his vehicle mode, I should say. So I do believe that you can take this piece here, remove this up and this over, I believe. Maybe this has to come this way. Anyways, I believe that this goes in here somehow. Yeah, there we go. And then this can, well, it says it all can come back, but does it? Okay, there we go. And then boom. So it does have the storage. Hooray for storage. Hooray for storage. All right, guys, we're just going to take a minute break here, and I will be back. Oh, thank you for the gold coin, Candy. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to reset this. Make sure that the volume is already up. Alrighty. Okay. Glasses are on the table. You know what that means. We're taking a break. Guys, I found a little sleeping kitty. Ugh. Look at that big stretch, big stretch kitty. Mwah. No, the camera is not for you. But yeah, I found a big stretchy kitty. All right, so there's Scrapper. Let's move all this out of the way. Get this off. Get him back into his vehicle mode here. He does roll pretty good, even with the shovel. Man, I feel like this should be more stable somehow. But I don't know, maybe it's just my copy. But who knows, right? I didn't miss a step, right? I think this is combiner joint. No, it's not, because it's his leg. Never mind. Never mind. Combiner joint will be up there somewhere. Right? Right. Okay. So, now that we've done that, tires roll good. Oh. Also, a weapon storage on the back. Oh, that tab came out real easy. So, can store the weapon. Pretty cool. Alright, so now that we got him done, we can now oh, I'm not putting it in robot mode. I am definitely not putting it in robot mode. What is this? Alright. This is going to be hard. I remember watching videos, so maybe I can do it from memory. Because I just got him and he's been out for a while. Since like 2004, I think. So, let's see if I can do this. I guess we can start off with these pieces here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
At 1 Ricketatum 7. Said. Waving hand sign medium skin tone. Waving hand sign medium skin tone.
Hello again, Candy. Okay, we got those out of the way. What else were we supposed to do? We need to free up the arms. I know that. And we need to open up the back. So, we might as well open up the back now. And then, I think it's this panel here. Yeah, this panel here. We're gonna lift this all out like this, and it's this leg that we got to work on right here. So going to bring that forward and then bring it around. I believe we have to pop this part out. Yep. That tab tabs in there. Supposed to tab in there. And then, yeah, I think this goes like this. And then we have to rotate it. Rotate it down, I think. Yeah. And then once we do that, let's do it to the other leg as well. Pop out this panel, pop that open, bring this around, pop that out, flip this part, wait, no, flip it like that, and then it sticks in. Then we can come over here, unpop of that, bring this around like so. So that's what we got so far. We're gonna bring this down, and there's a piece in here that I'm gonna need my spudger for. But there's a piece in here. See that piece? Bring that over. Let's turn this like that for a second. We have to get this open so that we can bring this down, I believe. Bring this up. And bring this out. Bring that out. Bring this out. Bring this out. And I believe we have to close all this back up. How's this go? There. Lock that back in place with that little lock right there. Do the same for this side. And then locky. All this is out. Going to come on. Untab. And all this will come swinging around. Swing around, close. And then this is going to go. Let's squeeze these tires down again. to go in here, so. I believe it goes in here. And then this will go here. Like that. Come over here. We're going to lift this up. Fold these in. Gotta get these tabs out. Key tabs. And these will go here. Turn these so like that, and then this is going to tab into these parts. Come on. Okay. You gotta move that. Am I doing this wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. You gotta move, Bum. Maybe this has to stay like that. I don't know. Maybe that's the problem. Let's just put this back together real quick. Okay, that might be why I wasn't staying. All right. have a feeling that this is wrong. That is definitely not going to go in there easily. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I'm definitely doing something wrong. Because that tire does not fit in there. And I know that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? This is what I'm doing wrong. Should have known that in the first place. There we go. There we go. Alright, I figured it out. I figured it out. They were trying to trick me, but that's okay. They can trick all they want to, because I figured it out. Alright, now we can squeeze all this together. There we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There we go. So everything is a nice. Now, I just got to figure out how this goes. Okay. So, we want this. Like this. And this piece, we're going to push forward. And this piece all the way back. Now, oh, okay, we can figure this out. We can figure this out. help if I had this on right. Okay. So feed that through, turn this around, and that will all connect like that. And then all this will come up. Go into there, and like so, and then this part here is going to be the harder part, because we gotta get these in the holes. I guess it wasn't that hard. And then I think we put all this up. No? All right. No, this has to come down. This has to come down. And this has to go up. So I was right. Get this thing out. Oh my God, that was so tight. All right. Make sure everything is nice and squozen together and flat. And are we done? I think we're done. There we go. Now that is definitely a G1 Devastator leg. Let's go. He's ready to kick some butt. Now, I don't think there's any weapon storage, but that's okay. Now I can see where this is going to combine, but very cool, very cool. So there's the bottom of the leg. The side, the back, the other side, and the front. Okay, so that's about it for Gehry Scrapper Fans Toys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another one.
At 1 brick Tatum 7. Said. Cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. And you can see how it's going to compare to this guy right here. So it should be an equal situation for height wise, which is always a good thing. Alrighty. So you guys know the drill. This freaking sign saying, keep playing. Until next time.